Hi everybody. I would like today to make a cast audio in English, maybe to ask foreign people what about their opinion. Today, right now, in France, the weather is quite good, and I just make a break in the car. I was going to make bike today because the weather is quite good, but I make a break because I would like to discuss about one subject with you who come from another country. I would like to discuss and to give you my opinion regarding France regulation, control, regarding the innovation, the speed of the innovation, and regarding the control, regulation, supervision. What about the innovation I'm talking about? I'm talking about more blockchain, crypto, and financement of project with the level of ICO. Initial coin offering, maybe you know that. And I would like to ask you, what about your impression from your country regarding this management of this opportunity? Because regarding me, I consider that the ICO could be really one opportunity in order to create a new added value, to build a new world, to protect maybe our children in the future. Thus, why I discuss about it in France right now? Because in France right now we've got a lot of parution of report, text, and there is a lot of discussion to our government regarding laws in course. Which are discussed right now. Then we've got a lot of people that take care about it regarding our government, parliamentary, committee on finance, the Senate, the National Assembly, authority of control, regulation, supervision, and in France it's called ACPR, AMF, we could say TRACFIN and DGCCRF, etc. Then we've got numerous institutions who take care about how to control and how to supervise. My sum up was that if you work in the control in France, you could understand that we've got a lot of and numerous trouble in France regarding the application and respect of law right now. And I ask myself, okay, some people in the high level of the pyramid want to take the control of the new innovation. Nonetheless, what could be the trouble in France? I think that it could decrease the speed of the innovation, and the major risk regarding the control and supervision in France right now is that they could disrupt opportunity in risk. And I would like to ask you, what about the feedback in your country? What do you think? What do you think about the regulation, the control of the innovation right now, and what's happened right now in your country? Then I come back to the subject. My question right now is, the hope of the dream of the decentralization will take us to the risk of hyper-centralization. Right now, we understand that there is more and more people that focus on this subject, the subject regarding the opportunity that will be driven by the innovation, the blockchain. Nonetheless, I ask myself in the background, is this dream of decentralization could drive us more near the hyper-centralization, build a system with total control, 3.0, or more build a democracy, 3.0? That is my question. Like I explained you, problematic trouble issues in France are nonetheless, in my opinion, really quantitative. And there is, regarding me, I think, a major risk and numerous impact risk in the short, average, long term. Quid for France? Quid for me is question. Ask myself, is it? I ask myself if is the ambition of the France is right now to catalyze, to disrupt the creation of added values, or more optimize again and again, promote, maybe protect its traditional system set in place by a pyramid of trusted third party. Because in France we could do anything. Every time you should pay, you should take time to make administrative and long tasks, to write paper for administrative third party. There is too much trusted third party. What about the case from your country? I ask you, is it the same case than France? Have you got the same problem with the numerous trusted third party? Because it's the same trouble for entrepreneurships. We could not create something. It's really too long, and we have to give too much money to the third party. Then I would like to have your opinion. Then in France, the risk right now is that to set in place a control on a regulation or supervision regarding the innovation could increase the third-party dependence of French citizens. Point of interrogation. Thus, I think that the major risk is that regarding this, it could reduce again and again the liberties of citizens regarding maybe creation of new value, reduce creativity of citizens, in order to build maybe a new business and a new world. And the opportunity to build independent work, because we know that more and more people, every part and everywhere in the world, expected right now to become more and more independent from the system, because the system occur too much third party. And I think that numerous people have understood that we want to become more and more independent regarding this, and to set back a correct balance for equity, parity between people, and maybe have the dream to respect the application of law and liberties. Regarding what we call it in France, Déclaration universelle des droits des hommes et des enfants. Then to become more and more independent from a pyramidal system with too much strong. Okay, another problem in France regarding the set in place of a too much strong and controlled supervision of innovation is that we are faced to one problem. It is the lack of our talent. Every talent and digital native and people with a nice level of clevering intelligence are right now leaving from another country. They leave and they left the France. Then, okay, the France will be empty of numerous talent. And my hope was now that maybe the government in France try to understand that, and try to understand that we need our French talent. Of course, it is the same problem in other country, I think, but we have the need to keep this talent in France. We have the need that the talent create new business, new opportunity, new added value, because the France really under control more and more corruption, and there is numerous risk, and there is a big default and parity and equity, and it's really become more and more difficult to live in France right now. Really difficult. We've got numerous persons that right now suffer of poverty. And we've got something that called pauperization in France. The pauperization in France is that there is numerous younger people that become more poor and poorer right now, and numerous young people suffer from that. Then we've got a lot of trouble in our country, and I ask you, what about your opinion in your country? Another question from myself is, have we got a permanent risk right now in France, because we've got a strong control, unique, who is completely descending, is our pyramidal organization. In other words, we've got an strong institution control to the citizen. Nonetheless, we never have the opportunity to set in place a control who could be more ascending. In other words, from perform a control from citizen to elected people, to the nation people. Because right now we've got the opportunity to use innovation to control this trouble and to more regulate. And okay, we've got a pyramidal organization, we've got a control that is called descending from the high level to the floor level. Nonetheless, I think that we've got numerous opportunity to set in place a control from the level under to the high level, and we should use the opportunity of the innovation and blockchain to control and to reduce corruption. Then to come back, question, have we got too much malfunctions in France right now? Failure to the right freedom of people, equity, parities. Have we got in France maybe too much privilege? Have we got some abusing of law leading to increasing the reality risk, quantitative and qualitative? Laundering and numerous risk of laundering right now. Then, okay, in conclusion, I just would like to make a sum up. I think that we right now we've got numerous solutions, act and action. How we could react? I ask myself, could we set in place a collective intelligence for children of this world? If we take take a look in France right now, we've got football and numerous events right now, and we could see that this event really focus numerous person. And I have myself, okay, if for a sport event people could agree and could be together, I don't understand why to set in place by the law the liberty to protect children, people couldn't make the same, to have the same dream, to set in place the same energy in the collaboration. If we could do that for the sport and the events, I think that we could perform it to set in place back the liberty and the respect of the law. Then how to make to stabilize back the system and to stabilize the system in international for all countries. I think that we could use this technology for the harmonization of the law in the world. Use the intelligence artificial to fill the defect of our brain, because our brain, human brain, is a reptilian brain. Give more and more to a children, and he would like to have more and more. And I think that all the people are the same that the children, and we should take the consciences of our default reptilian brain. Okay. How to make? I think that against swinging the emergence of income universal, we could avoid that additional risk of building a pyramid non-learning. Sorry, I made a mistake. I think that we could reflect together by synergy and reflect to how set in place a value creation that more representative of the need of citizen. If we never know, in the future in France, we discuss about set in place income salaries universal. And I think that it will not be a good thing for the citizen, because if we give to the citizen a universal salaries, it will again increase the control of the high level of the pyramid. Then in conclusion, and I take back my car and to make my sport, but I would like just to say in conclusion, to sum up this subject, I don't know how will be the future. Anybody could discuss about the future and what it will be. I haven't got any crystal ball. However, I ask auto question to myself in the direction of SSS. What about this in France? Santé, sécurité, sûreté. I talking about health, safety and securities. I talking about parities, equities. Why? Because we are we should take care about the children of this world. And it's just what I would like to say. Then I will let you. I hope you expect it for you a nice day like me. The weather is quite good. Then me, I will make some sport with my bike. And I just would like to discuss with you. Have a nice day. Bye bye et le bisou en français. Allez, prenez soin de vous et prenez soin des autres et prenez soin de tout le monde dans ce monde.